Thank you. Yeah, I can't believe there's resistance on this bill. So you're telling me that the only way you can properly protest is to go to somebody's house, somebody who's made a political decision, maybe it's the right decision, maybe it's the wrong decision, maybe they made a horrible mistake at their job, but we all do. You feel like you have to go to their house and intimidate their kids, intimidate their wives or husbands, intimidate their family, maybe their grandparents, all these people. You feel like you need to intimidate them? That's the answer? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely terrible. This bill, it just protects them at their homes. It doesn't protect them at the courthouse. That's the right place to protest, and you should protest there if there's something wrong. And as for these, hypothetical theories of what's near and how do we know the addresses, this is a big state. What are the odds that you just showed up in some neighborhood in the outskirts of town and just happened to be protesting in this neighborhood that this judge happens to live? That's not real life. It's not real life. You should be ashamed of taking that position. You know what happened to Judge Romer? Do you know? You know what happened to him? He got shot. In 2005, he sentenced a man to 6 years for armed burglary with a dangerous weapon, carrying a concealed weapon, and felony possession of a firearm. Like 15 years later, this man, who this judge probably didn't even recognize, he didn't know who this guy was. This guy comes into his house, zip ties him to a chair, and executes him. You don't think our judges deserve a little bit of security, at least at their home? When they hear that, do you think they're going to want to run, not knowing if their wives or children are going to get executed in the same way? Take your job a little bit more seriously, please.